Hello everyone, and welcome back to another weekend episode of Cooking with Mary Sue. Before we begin, I hope everybody would hit that like and subscribe at the bottom and share. And you will see links down there to my other channels. There is my husband's channel, Brother Claude Reflects. There's our gardening channel, Gardening in the Delta. And my little resale channel I've been working on for a while, which is Susie Q Knickknacks. It shows things I buy at thrift stores just to resell on eBay. And there'll be a link to my eBay store down there. And I will mention my book once again, Awesome Adventures of Miss Kitty and Her Woodland Friends. You'll find this is now available on Amazon, eBay, Barnes & Noble. It just tells little stories about our outside cat named Miss Kitty. You will see Miss Kitty on some of our gardening videos. She's always outside helping us when we're out there. They did a beautiful job illustrating the book here. Now, like I said, it's available on Amazon, eBay, Barnes & Noble, and iTunes. Now today we're going to do a very quick little recipe. I try to make all my recipes quick, easy, and short. I like recipes that have just minimum ingredients, things you might already have, keep on hand in your pantry. I don't like to use things you have to go out and buy just for one recipe, so I may never use it again. And this recipe only has 3 ingredients. That's good. I like that. I like small ingredients. I don't like recipes that need 20 things. They just get too complicated and too long to cook. Now I want to spend as little time as I can in the kitchen because I have so much other fun stuff to do around here. Now we'll begin. This recipe today only calls, like I said, for 3 ingredients: sausage, cream cheese, and my 3rd ingredient is Crescent dough sheets. Now you can make this Crescent dough rolls or Crescent rolls if you want to, but the sheets are a lot easier. You just spread it out, and that's all you have to do, just spread it out. If you use the Crescent rolls, then you're going to have to kind of spread it out and then pinch together the little perforated seams in there. But this, you don't have to worry about that. The dough sheet, you just roll it out, put your filling on top, and I'm going to put another dough sheet on top of it. I'll leave these over here. Now I'm starting out with 1 pound of breakfast sausage. I always use, that's just my choice, I like to use beef sausage, which is kind of hard to find. I can only find beef sausage at Kroger. This is a Kroger brand. There may be some other brands out there, but not where I live. And it comes in a 2-pound roll, and it's in the frozen section. So I had to thaw this whole thing out just to use half of it. I'll cook this other half later in the week for something else. But for now, I'm just going to cook this 1 pound part right here. This won't take too long to cook. Just going to kind of let it cut it up. It'll take about 5 minutes to brown, and then I'll show you what else we'll be doing to it. As you can see here, my sausage is almost done. Just a few more minutes, it'll be brown enough like I want it, and I will drain it. You see I got a lot to drain there. I'm going to save a little bit, put it back for recipes later. You can save some of your sausage or bacon grease in the fridge for several months. It's good to use for recipes, but most of this I won't save, but a little bit I will. As you see, this time I'm using just store brand cream cheese. Some recipes I like to use Philadelphia cream cheese, but not always. Sometimes I just buy whatever happens to be on sale, wherever's got the best price. Sometimes nowadays it doesn't hurt to try to be a little economical. Get what you can on sale. I'm not always too picky about brand names, except when it comes to my Jif peanut butter over there. As you see, Jif. That's the only peanut butter I buy is Jif. But other items, I'm not quite as picky. I just like to save a penny here and there. Alright, as you can see, I've got my sausage drained. I drained just about all I could. I used a spoon for most of it. Then I got down to the last few drops. I just used a paper towel and kind of soaked it up and threw it away. So it's just about totally grease-free. Now for the cream cheese. I've been letting this sit out, get room temperature for about the last 20 minutes. I'm going to break it off in little pieces. Put it on top of my beef and stir it all together. Make a nice creamy texture. Stir this around until it gets nice and creamy. It doesn't take too long for this cream cheese to melt. could have had it out maybe 5-10 minutes longer. But it's getting soft. And I don't have to worry about sticking in this copper chef pan. I love cooking in my copper chef. It's easy to clean, doesn't stick to it. Actually, I think this skillet, no, this skillet's my Gotham Steel. Yeah, that's my Gotham Steel pan. But I do use copper chef a lot also. Well, it's melting nice. I can feel it. It's getting nice and soft. As I'll show you guys in a second here, I made just a slight little change to my recipe. This is all right like it is. 1 pound of sausage and 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. But I wanted, now this is just me, I wanted it to have a little more sausage taste than cream cheese. I didn't want the cream cheese to be overwhelming and kind of take over the sausage. So what I did, since I had that extra sausage, I cooked just another half a pound. Because I had a pound left. Since it was a 2-pound roll, I cooked 1 pound. So I cut the 1 pound I had left in half and cooked another half a pound. And I still have this other half a pound here that I will slice up and just make sausage patties later to go on some biscuits I got in the freezer. Now I'm just going to add this little bit extra half a pound in here. I think that'll be all I need. Yeah. See, that's just a little bit more sausage. Well, it's not too much. I will put this down in my recipe comment. Either way, you can use 1 pound. You use 1.5 pounds. It's up to you. But I definitely like it better with 1.5 pounds. I like cream cheese, but I also love the sausage taste, and I wanted to taste more sausage in this when it cooks, rather than just tasting too much cream cheese. Yeah, this is perfect. This is just like I like it. You can use any flavor sausage with this. You could get the spicy sausage if you want to, spicy hot. You can get the pork sausage, turkey sausage, chicken sausage, and I'm using beef sausage. It doesn't matter. Any flavor you want to get will work. You could probably even do this with hamburger. But since it's going to be a breakfast recipe, that's why I'm using sausage. Because it is, after all, a breakfast recipe. Now I'll show you what we're going to do next over here with all this yummy stuff here. Now we're back on the other side of the counter here. We left the stove. I'm going to use a 9x13 pan here. There's my mixture. Here are my 2 Crescent dough sheets. And I have 1 egg here. This egg here, you can use egg white or the whole egg. I'm using the whole egg. So mix it. It's going to be an egg wash that we will put on top of this before we cook it so that the top gets golden brown. Anything you bake in the oven, usually, if you put a little egg wash on it, it helps it get golden brown. Whether that's pies, casseroles like this, what else? Sometimes chicken pot pies, biscuits. Okay. First I'm going to spray this with the butter flavor off-brand Pam. Best choice. You can use any flavor, any brand, doesn't matter. I particularly love using butter flavor sprays in almost all my recipes because I like butter. Okay. Now the trick to open these. Let me see. You can usually bang it or twist it. Either way, you can twist it or you can just bang it on the counter. Either way. These dough sheets come in handy for so many different recipes you can make with them. I put it in the middle there. I'm going to spread it out. Nope, let me try it down here in the center. So I have to move it around and make sure it fits. That's a pretty good fit. I'm going to bring it up on the sides a little bit, kind of spread it out a little bit. I can bring this down some. Okay, now you can see the camera better. Yeah, this is just about perfect for a 9 by 13. See how I got the edges, the ends kind of rolled up a little bit here on both ends? Bring it over a little. Ooh, if it tears, just push it back together. If you get a little tear in it, doesn't hurt. Bring it up on the sides a little bit. There. Now we're going to spread that nice, yummy sausage and cream cheese all over this. Well, actually, there, one dump. See there? That's how nice a little, it's not Copper Chef, Gotham. A little Gotham steel pan. Everything slides out, easy cleanup. It's just as good when you use a Copper Chef. They do the same thing. I love both those brands, Copper Chef and Gotham Steel. This is going to be kind of, I have to mash it out pretty thin all over to spread this out. If you want to make it thicker, you could put it in a smaller. This is a smaller pan here, 2 quart. See the size on this one. I think it just says 2 quart. Yeah, this is a 3 quart. You can use it either one you want. That one just, these are smaller dishes, just going to be thicker. This is going to be kind of thin, which is okay with the top and bottom on it. Okay, we have all that spread out nice. It filled in perfectly. I used the back of a spoon to spread it. See? The back spread out just perfect, like this, all over. Now, I did say this is 3 ingredient. Sausage, cream cheese, and the dough sheet. But at the last minute, who knows? I'm always doing this. I change my recipe sometimes at the last minute. I'm going to add one more little layer of cheese. I love mixing different cheeses together. I'm going to add a little bit of sharp cheese. Not much. Just a little bit all over this. You can put any other flavor mixed in here. You could put some Italian Parmesan cheese maybe, or mozzarella, or some Mexican cheese. I like mixing different flavors of cheese together. So I decided to add a little bit of sharp cheddar with this cream cheese. One of my mottos is you can never have too much cheese in a recipe. There. I'm not going to cover it too thick, just a little bit. Just a little spread out here, down there. That's about enough. Okay. Now it's time for the other dough sheet to go on top. If you want to make this a little spicier, you could add, I'm not going to, but you could add some sprinkles of chili powder maybe. Or some hot red pepper, if you like it hot and spicy, which I don't care for hot recipes too much. My husband likes hot recipes, but I don't very often. Okay, now we're going to spread this one out. We start kind of at one end. I'm going to start one end here with it, where it belongs, and then just go rolling to the other end with it. There. That's perfect. This came out right. I'm going to try to squish, make sure all my ingredients stay in between the 2 sheets. Don't want any cheese or anything poking out too much. Kind of pinch the sides together all around. And kind of mashing the edges together. Okay. Spread my dough around a little bit. See there? How we have it there? All together. Now the egg wash. I did mix 1 egg here in this little bowl. I've got a pastry brush here. You can buy these little pastry brushes. I get these at Dollar Tree all the time. It says Betty Crocker on there, and they work fine. Only for $1 at Dollar Tree. I'm going to brush this all over. Don't be stingy with it. Just put it all, cover it completely. Because this is going to make this have such a beautiful golden brown color on the top. This will be probably our supper tonight. I might scramble some eggs with it and just have this with a scrambled egg. Some nice fresh hot coffee. We usually have breakfast at least once a week. I don't mind having it twice a week. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals. Now I'm going to cook this in the oven. Now my oven cooks a little bit fast. It gets hot, really hot. And I'm going to cook it on 350 for about 30 minutes. You could cook it on about 375 for 20 minutes. You know how your oven cooks. If it cooks a little fast or a little slow, just watch it. When it gets golden brown, you can tell this dough is all done. It'll be ready. Okay. Now let's pop it in here and I'll clean this mess up. Well, as you can see, we're ready here. Ouch, it's hot too. Very hot. Just took it out. See? Nice golden brown. I love it like that. You might like it a little bit darker, a little bit lighter. This is just medium golden brown. Just perfect. I can tell the edges are nice and crunchy. I'm going to slice it here. Like I said, it's really hot. I just took it out. I probably should let it cool a few minutes before I try to touch it. It's going to be hot. I can feel it's nice and firm. Oh, I can feel it sliding around. It's not sticking a bit. Spraying it with that butter-flavored Pam or off-brand Pam help perfectly. Because it is not sticking at all. Came out just perfect. I love it. There's your sausage crescent dough, piece of cake or pie, whatever you want to call it, casserole. That could be a meal in itself, but we're going to have tonight with just a little scrambled eggs on the side, and it will be just perfect. If this is too much at one time, you can freeze some. I may freeze a half of this for to eat later in a few weeks, and we might just finish it in a couple of days. Who knows? Smells delicious. Okay, and it came out just perfect. I love crescent rolls about as much as I like pastry, puff pastry. This would also be good to make with puff pastry. I may do that next time. Either one will work good. Puff pastry or the crescent. Or you could even try it with biscuits. That would do too. Well, I'm going to call it this is a wrap. That's it for this weekend. I'll remind everyone about my book over here, Awesome Adventures of Miss Kitty and Her Woodland Friends. You can find it on Amazon, eBay, Barnes & Noble, and iTunes. They have it in an ebook form if that's what you like, if you prefer that. Personally, myself, I like to hold a book when I'm reading it. I'm just not into this new iTunes and ebook stuff yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. Bye for now. I'll be seeing y'all next week with another recipe. Y'all have a great weekend. God bless everyone. Bye for now.